Okay, so here's coat number 1. I just went with really thin strokes with my little foam brush roller over and over again. You don't want to get the coat thick at all. You just kind of want to darken the concrete a little bit. And as you can see, we had to go over some layers with the concrete. So it's a little bit different colors here and there. And you can really see where some of these sand marks come through. That's not what these lines are. Those lines are from the roller. Those will dry out. But yeah, you can kind of see some variations in here. Looks a little bit different here in places there. I'm really in love with it so far. Next coat is going to be tomorrow morning after it dries all night, and that will be the final coat. And then my concrete countertop is sealed. Okay, let's just stop and be honest for a whole minute here. I don't know if you can really tell in the video, but this section right here and this section right here gave me some grief this morning. I woke up to find that someone had sabotaged me. This area right here had a coffee cup, a soda cup, a water cup, some kind of cup had set on my unfinished counter and made a cup ring. It's okay. I went and talked to the Lord for several moments and I was like, we can fix this. It's okay. So I sanded it down a little bit and just reapplied an extremely thin layer of the Hiii's Feather Finish Skin Coat Concrete after I had sanded down the cup ring. After I'd finished sanding down the cup ring, I went ahead and just reapplied it, and I let it get pretty dry. It was almost all white, and then I went ahead and applied my sealer. At this point, we're just doing stuff. We're just figuring stuff out. But this is my little 12-inch cabinet. My stove is going to go here once this is all finished up. But this side, since it was different, it's not different, but since it's separate from everything else over here, I kind of went a little bit more crazy with the concrete, and especially because it's the first thing that you see whenever you walk into the kitchen. I really wanted it to catch some attention. So all of these rough edges are actually very smooth, and it's all level, but it just has a look to it. And all of this back here is all smooth. The sealer, you can see, is just kind of going into these little crevices and sealing it really nice. But it's all gonna be okay once it dries up. It's all good. Just kind of a little friendly reminder to myself to just take a sip of coffee, think it through. It'll be okay. You can really hardly even tell unless I'm actually pointing my finger at it that this was an issue area for me. So we're all good now. Okay. I did 4 coats and it is now kind of a, I don't know, a smooth, glossy texture. I mean, you can definitely, it's not like as smooth as laminate or anything, but it definitely is a lot smoother than concrete. You know, I'm just kind of running my hands over some of the rougher edges to make sure that it's not still sticky before I start doing other things in the kitchen, because I don't want any dust to settle in here. I want it to really get good and dry before anything hits it. You can kind of see, like right here in this corner, where it has a little more of a heavy sheen. That's just the light from the outside hitting it. The rest of the kitchen does look like that. You're just able to really see it here because of the light. I really love how these 1x4s had rough edges, and we just went along with it, and it looks really custom, and I just absolutely love the way that it turned out. So it's definitely my countertop. I don't think there's going to be another countertop like this out there. It's really custom. It's really what we made it. And I just really love that about it. You know, this is our kitchen. This is our countertop. And, you know, we did it together. So it was a lot of fun. I 10 out of 10 recommend this. Definitely go get you some Hiii feather finish concrete and get you some Behr wet look sealer and concrete all of your spaces, like literally concrete the entire house if you want to. This is so fun and easy. I'm in love. Okay, so I am painting my wall. I had to just stop and take a second because I can't get over this. I'm in love with it. It really just ties everything in. Oh my gosh, what was I thinking with that light pink color in here? It's not my style. This is it. This is where it's at. I mean, I really like all three of those colors together right there, but not for this area. And then you just like really ignore all of this stuff in the middle, because just pretend like that's not there, because that's not right. But this wall is going to become a bar. And whenever that happens, like it's gonna be a half wall. Whenever that happens, we will do it right. So this is really just to cover it up until then. I think the bar is gonna be our next project, but yeah, this is the wall so far. I'm in love, guys. Okay, so final walkthrough, or not really final. They're probably in about the last 90% range of being done. But this is where we are so far. We have the trim up and kind of just get everything finished up. We have to go back through and do some touch-ups in the corners there. You can see I've been using the kitchen, so that's awesome. These countertops are holding up like a dream. Nothing is sticking to them. Things aren't really being absorbed into them. It's doing really well. Kind of just getting everything moved in here slowly. Give you a quick peek of the cabinets and how the handles look. I'm in love with the handles. 25 bucks, I think, on Amazon. It was super cheap. My pantry turned out so well too. I'm in love with it. And I have no idea how I'm going to like style the room quite yet. You can kind of see I just have stuff set everywhere, trying to figure out how I want to do it. But we'll see how it goes. And yeah, that's it. I think the next video we do is going to be decorating. So we will show you guys how it turns out. And I'll kind of give an update on the countertops and everything at that time again, just to let you know after some more cooking and everything how it's all really going. Talk to you guys in the next one.